everybody, Kristen here and welcome back to my channel. If you're interested in minimalism, simplifying, and healthy living, then stick around. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all some of my year-round cleaning and decluttering tips that work really well for me, that I found to just be very helpful. And they're also just daily habits that I've implemented that have really helped me curate a curated closet as well as a clean apartment and space to live in. First tip I have for y'all is learning and implementing into your routine decluttering as a daily habit. So one of the ways that I started doing this about a year ago is, for example, if I'm cleaning my bathroom, I will take a few minutes as I'm finishing up cleaning to go through the cleaning products in my bathroom, to go through expired lotion, makeup. I'm already in my bathroom and I'm already doing cleaning, and so it really doesn't take me a lot of extra time to simply go through and see if there's expired medications, expired products, things I'm just not using or haven't used in 6 to 12 months. And it really doesn't take me long at all to do that. And I'm already in there and I'm already cleaning. And so I implement this in every aspect. So it's not just my bathroom. It's maybe I'm coming into my apartment and I'm putting my shoes and coat away in the closet. And I notice there's a pair of shoes on my shoe rack that I haven't worn in over a year. So I declutter them, right? And so it's like this daily routine of I take a few extra seconds as I'm cleaning, as I'm putting things away, to simply gaze and quickly peruse the items that I have in that space or that room or that closet, and then decide, okay, are these items that I'm actually using and could I be decluttering them? Now, I always say that this is a great way to develop decluttering as a daily habit, because as I've found that I've done this, it became easier and easier and easier for me because I'm using that decluttering muscle. I'm using that part of my brain. I'm constantly working and looking at, I'm in this space and in this room already, is there anything else I can declutter? It really helped me work that muscle, and now it's just become a daily habit that I implement, and it makes keeping my space clean easier. And second is involve people in the decluttering process. Now this could be your family, it could be your friends, your neighbors, however you want to do it. Maybe you do like the decluttering challenge. Started on June 1st, you declutter 1 item. On June 2nd, you declutter 2 items. On June 3rd, you declutter 3 items, and so forth down the line until you got to the last of the month. You do this with your best friend and you'd maybe see, hey, I actually decluttered more than the amount of items that we originally were planning on getting rid of. It just kind of makes it more fun, more challenging. The other thing is, if you have kiddos or just have other people living in your space with you, it can be kind of fun to implement it as like a chore list, letting out your backpack every day. Just adding it as a general chore for your kids is helpful. Or, hey, let's give something away to like a children's shelter or a women's shelter, at least 1 toy every month. Hey, let's make it a game and let's declutter 6 things bedroom in the next 10 minutes. Things like that can make it more fun, and it's also involving and teaching your kids something. Obviously, I wouldn't encourage you to, force this on anybody, but I do think you leading by example is pretty important, and implementing it as daily routines. Your kids are gonna love it, and kids are genuinely very generous, especially when they're little, and so even helping them create that cluttering muscle when they're little and appreciating to other people and really understanding what they value as well, I think is an important skill to teach them. You start to kind of build up that decluttering muscle that I was talking about earlier, and it becomes a lot easier to tackle tasks and to declutter. It just becomes basic routine. It's as simple as like getting up, making my bed, brushing my teeth, eating breakfast, right? All of those things just come naturally. I don't have to like actually think through them very critically. With this, I would definitely start off with something easier. So maybe you start off with expired makeup or clothes or shoes. I wouldn't start with grandmother's china or special photos that mean a lot to you. Don't pick something that's going to be really difficult when you start this process and journey. You want to start with something that is going to be easier to declutter, which is why like your closet is usually like a good place to start, because there's a lot less sentimental items. I've kind of found for myself, because I've created this decluttering muscle, decluttering for me is just another task. It's just another chore. It's just another thing on my list. It's just another thing that I do as I walk about my home that takes me little to no time, but gives me immense peace and makes cleaning my space and living about my life way easier. But I don't really think that much about it very often. I do like a general like spring clean, like 2 to 3 times a year. I'll do a general like clean, like of seasons, but otherwise day to day, I don't like sitting down and like planning out like several days where I'm decluttering things. Now, at the start of your journey, you may need to start more rigorously and declutter more things, but if you've done this for a while and you've been on this journey, then you know that it can just become another task, like brushing your teeth, like doing the dishes or emptying out the dishwasher, right? These are all things that we have to do in our day-to-day life, and they're not like super fun. Just do them, right? They don't take a ton of time. They're just things you do. Right? When we haven't developed that decluttering muscle, we don't really think about maybe the items that you aren't using or that are worn out. You just bypass them. But the thing is, you're already there, you're already looking at the item. It takes you a few extra seconds to sell, donate, throw that in a decluttering bin. It doesn't take you long. I'm hoping that this video can bring you value. Please share down below some items that you're decluttering, or if you've implemented any of these tips and tricks. I'd love to hear that from y'all. Please give this video a thumbs up. That helps me out so much. And it's a beautiful day to simplify. Thank you all so much. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.